How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today we're going to hopefully be showcasing Sceptile in this new team I made. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we've found our opponent, the man, the myth, the legend, Joey Fontaine. Sorry, I nearly mispronounced your name then. Link to his channel in the description. Go check him out. He uploads videos very regularly, so always worth a watch. Looking at his team, though, we've got a Crobat, Tyranitar, Infernape, Mamoswine, Alakazam, and an Azumarill. A very threatening team. We've got the Sceptile, the Heatran, Scizor, Rotom-Wash, Donphan, and of course the Salamence, because I love Salamence, and I just put it on all my teams, all of them. So looking at his team, I find it hard to identify which ones of his... Infernape does a lot to our team, so Salamence is going to be helpful for switching into that. I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking, I don't know what they're going to lead with. Maybe the Crobat lead. Crobat would make sense, I guess, because it can taunt us if we wanted to lead with a Stealth Rocker. They might also lead with the Infernape because it does a lot to us. It's a mixed bunch, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with Scizor and just go for a nice U-turn on it, because other than the Infernape... And the battle begins. Joey's going to lead off with the Mamoswine, which, you know, that makes sense. Mamoswine works great for Scizor, as we do lead with Golden. The Scizor over here, this is my new custom shiny Scizor. I love it. Much better than that horrible puke green one. Anyway, as much as I want to sit here and bullet punch, they're probably going to switch into the Infernape or something else. Probably the Infernape. So I'm going to go for a U-turn, of course. They might just sell the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, he read my U-turn nice and easily. Gets his rocks up straight away, as we can just go straight for that U-turn and do a bit of damage to it. So that's not too bad. Scizor is our defogger. No, wait, it's not. Scizor's not our defogger. Scizor is our... He's not. He's our attacker. Donphan's the rapid spinner over here. So I'm going to bring in the... No, Sceptile's not good here. I think Rotom-Wash is definitely the best option here, to be honest with you. And luckily, you know, this is the ground type, so... Oh my god, Mamoswine's massive. Rotom's just small, to be fair. But I'm thinking we go straight for a Hydro Pump, because I can't see what they're going to switch in other than the Azumarill, and we aren't Scarfed, so we can just go ahead and go for whatever we want. So I'm just going to go for a Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump works out well for us. They are going to stay in and go for an Icicle Crash. Clearly not too bothered about their Mamoswine's life, as we are going to eat that like it's nothing, and go for a Hydro Pump that doesn't miss. Oh, why me? Why me? All right, okay, so we missed the Hydro Pump. They've seen the leftovers. They know we're not Scarfed or anything like that. Let's go for the Hydro Pump again. I don't really lose anything from doing it. They're going to withdraw the Mamoswine this turn though, and they're going to go into what? Azumarill. There it is. Azumarill comes in. Golden Azumarill over there, as we get a bit more damage off on it with the Hydro Pump, which is great. So yeah, there we go. We hit on the wrong Pokemon. Great. So Hydro Pump does a little bit of chip damage, and now I'm just kind of sat here thinking, what's the play? What is the play here? What is the play? Are they going to belly drum? Are they going to... What do they do with the Azumarill? I don't know. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp anyway. There we go. Go for a Will-O-Wisp real quick. Cripple that Azumarill, which is always nice. There we go. Lovely jubbly. That's one threat crippled. As they go straight for a superpower, which doesn't do much damage thanks to the burn. So Azumarill's in a bit of a pickle. We can just go straight for a Volt Switch now and not have to worry too much about what we switch in, which is great. I personally would have just gone for a Play Rough there, because I think Stab Play Rough would have done a bit more and you wouldn't have lost the attack power afterwards. But it is whatever. It's just whatever. Let's go for a Volt Switch and get out of there. If they bring the Mamoswine in, again, it's not a big deal, because Rotom 1v1s Mamoswine quite easily. There we go. Go for a Volt Switch. Nicely done. We can switch in pretty much whatever we want into this Azumarill, which is great. I'm looking at the team, by the way, and Sceptile's doing some decent work. Tyranitar, you know, Mamoswine can probably Ice Shard us, so we're going to worry about that. Alakazam, I believe we outspeed, so that'll be cool. And then there's this thing, of course. Because of that, I don't want Sceptile to take too much unnecessary damage, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Scizor real quick. And Scizor should be able to wall this thing nice and easily and get... Well, we can't get a defog off, obviously, but, you know, it's whatever, so... It's whatever. So they go for another superpower, not doing too much damage to the Scizor over here, and I'm looking at this matchup and I'm thinking, should we just go straight for the KO with a Bullet Punch, or do we go for a U-turn expecting the Infernape? And since they are a -2 in defense, U-turn might actually KO. So, not the worst situation. Let's go for the U-turn instead. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they're going to withdraw into the Infernape. Infernape makes the most sense. Yep, there's the Infernape. Oh, nice and shiny. Look at that. Infernape was a really hard one to pick a design for. I actually went with opting for making the white fur black. See how that would look? And it looked crap. It looked really bad. So I've gone with this look and hopefully it looks better. So anyway, I think the best switching would be Donphan here because we can get up a Rapid Spin. So let's do that. Donphan is physically defensive, so I should be able to tank a hit from wherever he wants to go for. And then if the Mamoswine comes in, we're just going to Rotom again. So we'll go for a Rapid Spin. Go for a Rapid Spin nice and easily. There we go. Nice and easily. There we go. They're going to withdraw their Infernape. Are they going to go into the Mamoswine? A Azumarill. Azumaril's an interesting one because if we KO with a Rapid Spin... No. That was debunked. Never mind. Ignore me. That it doesn't apply. We're going to KO with the Azumarill, which is great. We'll get the speed raised. And hopefully we get rid of the Stealth Rocks. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. I didn't know where... I still wasn't too sure on whether the mechanic worked that way. But it doesn't anymore. So we got the KO with the Rapid Spin, which is great. Azumarill's gone. Boom. And now they go into the Mamoswine. The Mamoswine is probably just going to go ahead and go for another Stealth Rocks. We don't really lose much from going for an Earthquake because, like I said, they're going to go for a Stealth Rocks. We may as well do it. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Earthquake. No, they go straight for an Icicle Crash, and I stayed in like a fool. Should have just gone Rotom. We do eat it up, like, because we are a defensive Donphan. But we flinched! So, not the best situation. So, we're going to have to switch out now. Definitely going to have to switch out into Rotom. Rotom's the only way we get around this. So, let's get Donphan out of there. We'll go into the Rotom. Nice and easily. There we go. As they go for another Icicle Crash. Not trying to get the Stealth Rocks up or anything like that. Which is fine. So. This particular situation, we can just fire off a Hydro Pump at this thing because nothing on their team is going to appreciate a Hydro Pump to the face. So that is the plan. They go for a Stealth Rocks, last-ditch effort at getting them up before Mamoswine goes down. We're going to miss. No, we're not missing. Great. Hydro Pump's going to take out the Mamoswine nice and easily. And there we go. So Mamoswine's down, which is great. So if we can get rid of Stealth Rocks again, then we should be sitting pretty. The only problem with that is we've got to try and find a way to get Donphan in. I think the best one we're going to get it in against is Tyranitar. Maybe the Crobat. Maybe the Crobat. Alright, they're going to bring in the Crobat, which seems like an interesting choice for this particular matchup. We're just going to go for a Volt Switch, though. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get a Volt Switch up. They're going to go for a U-turn. Fine by me. Get a bit of chip damage off on the Rotom. I can just Volt Switch on whatever they bring in. Joey Fontaine, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna win. Don't you worry about that. I don't know why I'm. And in comes the Tyranitar. So remember how I was saying earlier about the Tyranitar and how it'd be the perfect opportunity to get rid of Stealth Rocks with Donphan? Well, we've just found ourselves in that perfect opportunity. So let's go ahead and go for it. Get the Volt Switch off. Bit of chip damage here and there. There we go. And we'll go into the Donphan real quick. So Donphan does have a Custap Berry, which, you know, I don't think we're in range for. Well, we might be after Stealth Rock. That's what I'm thinking. So we could either go ahead and get an Earthquake off and KO this Tyranitar, or we can Rapid Spin, get a Custap Berry Rapid Spin off. I think we go for the Rapid Spin. To be honest with you. So we'll get a Custap Berry Rapid Spin off, which is always useful. Go for that. You know, my gut was telling me both things. Take out the Tyranitar, but I'm a defensive Donphan, and Earthquake might not have KO'd anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So Earthquake is going to KO us, though. Ironically, I don't actually think that's irony. I always get irony mixed up with different things, so ignore me if I ever say that. Now we're going to Sceptile. Sceptile's in a decent position here. I think they hard switch into Infernape here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a Swords Dance. Or they go Crobat. Crobat is also an option. I don't think they stay in, though. Oh, they do stay in. Oh, dear. This is not going to work out well for Sceptile, I don't think. This is not going to work out for Sceptile. They go for a Stone Edge. Will it KO? We lived on like 1 HP, which is really bad because Sandstorm. Oh, that did not work out very well. That is like a big failure right there. Oh no, how did that happen? Why did I let that happen? What is wrong with me? Oh dear, that is not good. That is not good. So we've seen Stone Edge, we've seen Earthquake. Probably looking at a... I don't know whether it'll have Fire Blast or not. I don't know what kind of Tyranitar we're dealing with. Wait, Scizor's taller than Tyranitar? No way. Really? I think we go for a U-turn here, though. I think we definitely go for a U-turn. They're going to use Stone Edge. We do miss the Stone... Well, we do avoid the Stone Edge, which is always nice. Get a nice amount of damage off on them, which is great. As we can now just go into something else freely. What do I go into? Salamence? Salamence can finish this thing off with a Dragon Claw. Nice and easily does it every time. So Salamence can come in now. Get the Intimidate off, which is always nice. And we can probably just go straight for a Dragon Claw, right? I think we're probably safe doing that. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Dragon Claw. There we go. Go for a Dragon Claw. Down goes Tyranitar. That's one less thing to worry about. Boom. And the Sandstorm subsided on the same turn, which is always nice. So they're probably going to bring in the Alakazam? Crobat. So what's Crobat doing to a Salamence? That's the real question. I just can't believe how big Crobat is, you know. We do have a really good switch into Crobat being Heatran, but they could just go straight for a U-turn. I'm thinking we go Rotom-Wash. I think Rotom-Wash is on its last leg, so we may as well send it in. You can definitely take a Brave Bird, but they're probably going to take a U-turn to the face, though, as there's the U-turn comes in. This is fine, though, because the main thing I'm looking at here is that I want a nice and free switch back into Salamence to go for a what do you call it? I can't remember what you call it. They're going to go into the Infernape, though. Infernape works out nicely for us. So, what we can do here is we're probably just going to get KO'd. I don't really have a switch in. I do have Salamence, which can switch in. But at the same time, I kind of want Salamence to be at max health, just in case an Outrage doesn't KO, you know? So I'm struggling. You know what? I think we just let Rotom go down. I think that's probably the best one. So they go for close combat, take out Rotom, which is fine. They've got the defense lowered, which means when I bring in Salamence, they have to switch. Otherwise, you know, it's not going to work out well for him. Again, not sure what I want to go for against said Infernape. I think Salamence is the play. I think Dragon Claw one-shots from here. But I think even greatlier, that Outrage KOs from here. So I think going for an Outrage is the play. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. They're going to withdraw their Infernape. What are they going to go into to take the Outrage to the face? That's the real question. Crobat? Crobat makes sense. Quite a bulky Pokemon, to be fair. Crobat can be. And can have some real bulk to it. So let's go for that Outrage. Let's see what we're doing here. We nearly KO'd it. Nearly. They're probably going to stay in and go for a Brave Bird. I haven't actually revealed that I'm Scarfed yet. So they probably don't know. But now they do. So the Crobat goes down to Scarf Salamence. I love Scarf Salamence. You know how many people it catches off guard all the time? But it's not on my next team. I'm giving it a rest on my next team. In comes the Infernape. Let's see how well Infernape takes an Outrage. I don't think it takes it very well, to be honest with you. So we'll go for said Outrage, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. Go for the Outrage. Should KO from here. Yep, Infernape goes down. And now all he has left is his Alakazam. The Alakazam's one where it's like, we are confused, so I think the play is to switch out on the Alakazam, because if it's Focus Sashed, then... And I also don't want to get, you know, confusion. I don't want to get confused. So there's the Alakazam coming in. And I'm thinking we go Scizor. Let's just hard switch into Scizor. And then we can go for a Bullet Punch, break a potential Sash. Go from there. So in comes Scizor. Let's see whether you can deal with it. Goes for a Dazzling Gleam, as you'd expect on a Salamence. We're going to eat that up like it's nothing, of course, because we are Scizor. And we'll just go straight for a Bullet Punch. I think that's the best play, so let's do that. There's no doubt they're going to go for a Focus Blast or something. So go for a Bullet Punch. Takes it right down, which is great. They go for a Shadow Ball. We should actually eat this, so Scizor might actually just finish this game up for us. There we go. I was fretting over nothing, so we'll go into another Bullet Punch and KO from here. I'm pretty sure that should just be the game. So there's the Bullet Punch. Bye Alakazam, it was nice knowing you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, big shout out to Joey Fontaine for being there as my opponent. Makes great content, go check him out. And with all that wonderful stuff out of the way, I'll see you all in a bit.